she can never get enough of me. Your body high me like lean. When we do it, skin to skin. And as you rush, they increase. I feel the creep in your feet. Shorty say she feeling so. She grab my neck and she whisper, please. Shorty give me that splash from my chest to my knees.
How would I tighten it like this? Is it this one or this one?
Which one?
Like, what if I wanted it like this? Hello, mates. Got it. Cool. Perfect. I've been awake since 4 o'clock. You know when you wake up like, boop, 0 to 100? I don't know what the fuck woke me up at 4 in the morning. I was like, what? You get that good rest. Hey, bon dia. Ooh. Keep the spiciness for the...
Ooh. That is
What's
a
that?
live show.
And we're back. A little at a different time, but still late morning.
It's a late morning somewhere, I tell you. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. CC. Oh, yeah. Boop. We are turned.
What's up, CC?
I want to give this to y'all.
Yeah, they gotta hear this.
Oh, my Lord. Yazerski. Waking up. It's like the Sagerton.
So you got sage, bay leaves, and a cinnamon stick. Rose petals.
Oh yeah, how you doing today, CC? It's Tampa. What's the weather like in Tampa?
We don't even know what sunny is anymore.
Yeah, we haven't seen the sun in I don't know when.
But we keep it shining, you know, from the inside out.
Yeah, big sage over here. Big sage. But yeah, just a quick live.
Hey.
Oh my God.
Big smoke, big smoke.
I was hoping you come in. Friday is supposed to be warmer than Saturday. The sun is allegedly supposed to be out. I might be able to get jiggy with like some 40 degrees. I don't know. But I think Saturday is supposed to be colder than tomorrow. And that does not seem like a fun time to go.
Friday is the day to go out. Day of love.
Do some skateboard maneuvers.
Get some clips.
I do need to get some clips.
They did ask.
Yeah.
I'm
Let's pop out
down.
on Friday. Yeah.
Let's go find the best chopped cheese in the city.
Yeah. So Riverside Park is here in Harlem, I think.
I don't know.
We went though. We went
The
before.
Brooklyn?
No, we haven't. No, that's LES. Although LES would be a lot of fun. LES is a lot of fun. I mean, I'm down. I'm down for whatever as long as it's Friday. Or if it's Saturday, then we can do the indoor park. And then I don't care
There's
what
an
the
indoor skate park.
There's allegedly 2. Work at 5 p.m. I haven't skated in months, but I'm down. Try to do drop-ins and ollies
there's an
again.
indoor skate park?
Yeah.
Maybe we should go to the indoor.
Maybe we should go to the indoor skate park.
That would,
Maybe that's the vibe. Yes, LES is a vibe.
it is a vibe.
What's going on? Kenny D? Right. Yeah, but I definitely need to skateboard. I haven't skateboarded in all month, really.
Yeah. Either way, we're gonna get out there.
Where's the other indoor? Rachel, what's happening? Also, just as an interesting transition, because I just talked to Chief before, which is why we're a little later 10s. But you gotta take those calls when you can. Am I right?
True.
Yeah. Possible out date today. Gonna set up a call tomorrow. Video call. So really excited about that. They're excited about it. I asked them, I was like, are you free for like a 4:30 call? And he was like, yeah, because we're done clapping at 4:15. I was like, what? And then they got like a stop and clap. They just
What's that?
clap for 15 minutes. I was like, dead ass, like, you're serious, or are you like joking with me?
But like for a reason, or you have to be there.
Yeah, you gotta be there.
You didn't ask
You gotta be there. So
tomorrow you have a call at 4:30.
Yeah.
Chief video chat.
Stop
exciting.
and clap. Yeah, I know, right? You've heard of the stop and chat, but they got the stop and claps, where they get all the inmates, I guess, to clap. I don't know.
Like clap
It's
your
like
ass or like clap your hand.
I don't think it's clap your ass.
don't
Hopefully
think so.
it's not clap your ass.
That would be interesting.
Unless you want
Hello,
to.
everybody. At 5 o'clock, at the top of the hour, we will stop and clap our ass. At 4:20, we will smoke. And every
Yeah, that
other
would be
hour-
lit. But I don't think that's
No.
what's going on there.
But hey, everything is subject to reform. That's like speed dating. It kind of is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Larry doesn't like to do stop and chats.
Yeah, you know when
Yeah.
you meet someone and like some people want to stop and talk to you and you're just like not in the mood.
Yeah, you're like walking.
I don't
You're
wanna do
walking
this.
over here.
You got momentum. That happened to me actually. I was on my way to the sunrise and like people would stop me and I would miss the sunrise. So then this one time, this one guy was like, he stopped, he was crossing the street and he like did a whole U-turn and he was like, where are you going? And I was like, if you want to come, you can find out, but I'm not stopping to talk to you. And then he followed me all the way to the sunrise. Yeah, and he brought a joint, so it was cool.
Sweet, dude.
Yeah, so if the vibes are good, someone will,
It gets in the way. Yeah, I'm trying to tell you. I'm
Gotta get
trying
to
to
that sunrise.
tell you. It's funny because it's like when I'm at the skate park, I just thought of like a super hilarious like Curb Your Enthusiasm type scene. Because it's like I'm at the skate park I want to go skateboarding, right? Hence why I'm at the skate park to do skateboard maneuvers, right?
Well, maybe you can take pictures or hang out.
And then every time people come up and start talking to me, and it's like, yeah, because it's like, oh, I saw you get out the van, or I like your hair, or oh, I like the way you skate, and you be getting turned up, and I'd be like, yo, right? So if I land something, I'd be like, yo, and they be like, are you from Atlanta? I'm like, yes, I am. So either way,
Shoddy.
the thing about it is that like a lot of times I have like a camera recording because I'm like recording a skateboard maneuver. And even lately, so it was like this last time I had the drone up and it missed me doing the trick. It like ran out of
battery?
Yeah.
Memory?
Mm-hmm.
Gas?
Yeah, I think it was memory. They be hyping you up, but it can be distracting. Yeah, I mean, because it's like you're stoked to like make a friend, but then it's like
that's why I like
your body gets cold.
I like going to the park early when there's nobody there, because then you can just do your thing. But then you don't like that. You like it when there's people. But then people be stopping and chatting.
Stopping and chatting.
But you find a good flow. I feel like usually you find that like new group, and you remember when the last time we were at that one skate park.
Okay. Epic moment. I've now missed 3 of the last tricks. So it was really interesting. I was like, I'm not going to say get broke off, but I was in.
What trick was it?
It was when you do the little thingy thing. But I ollied up.
Kickflip.
No, I ollied up, hit the hubba.
You should have started Dirty Chai.
It was like the A-frame to the hubba. It's like boom.
A manual?
So no, you like go up a little bit and then you ollie.
Distorted.
It's interesting because you go up and then you go down. So it's like you ollie up on the A-frame.
Like on a ledge?
Yeah. And then you grind the ledge.
Wait, what's an A-frame?
Because it goes like this, like like an A. Yeah, the ledge is an A-frame. So the ledge goes up and it goes down. So I grinded the bottom, the down part. I got to get to the part where I grind up
like
and then go down.
Hanging over it. Oh, nice. Tribeca. I think
Tribeca skate park.
Is that where you went when we went to the dog park? No.
I think so. Yeah, that's right next to the water. But again, being right next to the water means that it's
frio.
what? Hace frio.
But you know what? I mean, I guess if we go around 5 later, there will be no sun. So we'll see. That's what layers are for, base layer. And then more layers mean padding, so.
Yeah, but then also the thing about that, when you skate when you're cold, it's like when you fall, it's over. Like, it's like the whole time you're like skating, and then
skating.
like by the time you fall, you're like, I'm going home now.
Or maybe museum.
I mean, I'm down to check out the indoor skate park.
Yeah. Same.
There's one with this super huge. What's going on, Tony B?
No, you gotta like, shh, Tony B. You gotta read the underscore.
Shh, Tony B.
The
more layers mean, no, your legs ain't gonna have maximum. Oh, facts.
You guys, we're just looking at the pros and cons from all sides. What to do?
I mean, niggas be out and skating in those cold ass.
Never been. Cool.
Oh, word. So that can be a video. Let's make a video. Make some content.
Let's do it. I gotta get back on those roller skates. I gotta learn something, because I might see you know who, you know where, and I can't just have the same trick.
Oh my God, that's why you learn skateboard tricks, because you pull up and niggas is like, kind of did that last time.
It's okay. I can't help it. I just am really good at some things that I just do the first time, or people think I'm really good, and then I'm like, no. I just got here. It's a twisted thing, but I gotta learn something. I gotta learn how to stop or go backwards.
Mm-hmm. TikTok idea could be what?
Oh yeah. Fashionably. Could we film more of the video? Like looking good skateboarding. I look good. No.
It's like a different video at that point.
Okay. Never mind.
I thought about
We'll
it.
just put that one in the wastebasket.
Well, you just put it in the other video basket. Because I was looking at the footage and I was like, oh, I can add this and this and this. And it's like, it kind of it solidifies when it's all about fashion. Like
What
when
if we
it's,
have another night of going out?
yeah, maybe a museum would look good.
Oh.
But,
With us like strutting down the museum passageways.
yeah.
We could do like a little
Yeah.
fashion show in the
Because it's
museum.
fake winter. It's not actually that terrible this year. In Luna, we will learn how to move freely on our boards. There we go.
Yes.
Ah!
will.
Here's the thing about fake winter.
Hey,
It's very real to us coming from Miami. It's very
fashion,
real.
but functional. Technically sexy is what we like to call
Mm-hmm.
it because it's like technical gear.
Yeah, that's
But like
our
natural fabrics, silk. And then I just got let's stop there.
just silk.
Just
Just silk. That's all you really need in life.
you
is
just
silk.
really need the trees with the worms that do the silk.
Mhm.
It's been very unpredictable.
Very unpredictable. Yeah.
It's hot. It's cold. It's hot. It's cold. Yes, it's gotta be sexy. Cause you know when you look good, you feel good. Love silk. Yes, it's a natural fabric.
Mama, tonight.
Uh-oh. Hey, hey.
Yeah, bro, gang.
Hey,
It's a way of life.
Yeah, it's either that or in the nude. But we're not there yet. We're getting
Yeah.
there. Little by little. When we own Instagram.
So, fun stuff today. Nah, who cares? Because this is my show. Talk what? This is how we do it.
Yeah.
Bam, 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 bam. Loving the free vibes. This.
Hey.
So,
Who else can we manifest in the show? This last time, I was thinking of someone and they came.
Yeah, I was literally
So,
just messaging them. So,
no, like. how it
internet's
happened.
changing due to lawsuits. So,
What does that How? Restrictions?
oh yeah. So
Limitations?
here's the thing. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. All right, we're going to talk a lot of woke stuff today.
Oh,
Right?
this feels like class.
Oh
What
yeah.
happened to the fun stuff?
I mean, it's fun. I mean, it's fun for us because this is what we've been working on.
Oh.
Hey, Jakes. So I got Xbox now.
You have an Xbox?
Yes, I do. I'm about to go grab it real quick. Luna, talk to the people.
I didn't know we had an Xbox. I knew we had a PS5, but I didn't know we had an Xbox. Oh. Here we go.
Boom. Right here. Right here, the backbone. Really cool. Doing a product review. At least that's what I'm telling myself.
Well, you're doing it now.
No.
No
That's
way.
terrible.
So wait, this is an Xbox?
Yes, yes, sir. So fun things. Now, if you are somebody who plays video games, right, on your own, Luna, can I see your phone, please?
You may.
All right, boom. So this is how this works. The backbone works just like this. It's amazing. You download an app. Luna doesn't have the app, so we're not going to open it up. I have the app, and we're streaming live. So we're going to just... See, look. It says the app is not installed.
That is my butt. Thank
That
you.
is Luna's butt. A little
In the
bit.
galaxy.
You can put your phone in it.
I make really cool
Right?
art with my butt.
Oh, yeah. Cheaper than the big... Here's the thing. I mean, honestly, an Xbox is like $200 something. This is $100.
But you can play all the games.
Yes, you
all
can.
The games.
You can play all the games on Xbox Game Pass. So you can
you play
stream. I'm not sure if you can play Harry Potter just yet. You might be able to play Harry Potter through the PlayStation. I haven't really played it through the PlayStation part yet, so we're still tuning in on that. I will say if you play mobile gaming, it totally makes it definitely comfortable. Because I'm not going to say enjoyable, because you might already be enjoying yourself with a mobile gaming from somebody who's always on the road, and you want to do more than play a Switch, because Switch has a certain catalog of games. Just being honest, right? This is great. And again, mobile gaming, there's a lot of free games. You have Genshin Impact, you have Call of Duty Mobile, you have Apex Mobile. Fortnite is not currently on iOS, despite what you heard. I was not able to download it. If you know how to download Fortnite, please let me know. The kids are harassing me. They go, do you have games? I'm like, yeah, I have games. And they're like, no,
Fortnite?
do you have Fortnite? I said, but I have Apex Legends Mobile, and it's really good. And it's by the
Rocket
people who
League? Do you
made
have Rocket
Call of
League?
Duty Modern Warfare 2, the first one, not the second one that they made. And it was really good. And it was the defining game of my generation. It was amazing. And they're like, I don't care about any of that. I want to play Fortnite. Oh, dude. So here's the thing. I think it sends you in the lobby with other people with controllers. But if you're playing on screen and you're going against people with controllers, it's like, I know, right? I know, because
What is Fortnite?
Fortnite is a game where you build things. It's a battle royale game. Battle royale games are games where they put you in with a map full of people, and whoever's the last to survive wins. This mode of gaming has really, really taken off. The reason I believe that it takes off is because it makes the stakes way much higher. Like, when you're playing a team deathmatch and you just die and you can respawn and go and die again,
Yeah.
not as exciting sometimes, right? But imagine you get dropped into a map, right? You're walking around, you don't got nothing. You don't got a
Not
goddamn
even like
thing.
Naked and Afraid, you can't bring one thing.
In
Or a
Fortnite,
map.
they give you a little hammer thing. You get a little,
Yeah,
you get a little tool to then craft stuff. But in a lot of games, you get dropped out here butt booty naked, right? Well, maybe not booty naked, but you know what I'm saying? You don't got no items, right? You got no items, and then you gotta find the items. So you're walking around for like 10 plus minutes. You're finding items and shit.
Is it like Diablo? Like, are you playing with other people live?
Yeah.
That's cool.
So it is
Like,
cool.
you can have a group.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
you
a small team.
set
You
up
have
a
a small
party.
team. Yeah.
What
So
do
you get,
people
like,
play video
3.
games in the same room? Wouldn't that be fun?
Yeah,
Or,
it's
like,
called a
with
LAN
different-
party.
Can we have one?
Yeah, that'd be fun. That was my vision.
When?
That's why we have
We
2
need-
Switches. And
There's
we
a
had
house
2
in Miami
PlayStations.
that I saw with it's like 2 stories. Imagine we could have like a whole bunch of screens up. That would be really cool.
And
And
even
then-
broadcast it on like a projector where people
Oh my
can
god,
watch.
it would be insane.
We're getting the ball rolling. Yeah, I was going to
Yeah.
purchase the Xbox thing a while ago, and Fortnite is cool because you can build a wall to protect yourself from other players. You have to be in the circle. Oh yeah, you got to be in the circle
Is
because
that
the
like
circle
the
gets smaller.
Illuminati?
No, it's not. No, it's
Like a
like
secret society.
no,
or
because the
something.
circle gets smaller. It starts this big and then it gets smaller, so it makes it even more intense because you can't just like you can't be like one person and the map is so large and then the other person you're looking for is on the other side of the map. So they make it to where you have to always stay in the circle. If you're not in the circle, then it will kill you. So that's something really interesting about it. So it's Battle Royale. It's taken over the world by storm, and Apex Legends is my preferred Battle Royale. PUBG's interesting, but you got to play PUBG with people for
PUBG?
sure. Yeah, PUBG. It's one of the first Battle Royales. I'm not going to say the first because if you're a gamer, then you know there was other games before PUBG. But PUBG was like the first super duper popular one. Then you got more players in one area.
All right. You're stranded on an island. You can bring one game with you. What game is it? Yeah, one game with you.
Farming Simulator 2023.
Really?
Yeah, dude.
Really?
Yeah.
You never played that.
Exactly.
You're
It's
saving
my
it.
one game. It's my one game.
You're saving it for the island. You want to farm on the.
It's going to teach me how to farm and shit.
That's smart. You're so smart, Corey.
Yeah. Or I'm going to play one of those forest games. You know.
Force game.
I don't know, any forest game where you have to survive and like grow shit. Anything that's teaching me something. If I got one game, I'm being educational as a bitch.
Zelda.
Halo is not going to serve me on an island. Do I have internet? That's the question.
You can bring one game. That's the answer.
One game, that's the answer. Do I have internet connection? Can I use the game that asks for help, like join a lobby and be like, help? Because then you're going to want to pick a game that other people are playing. It'll be really shitty if you had one game in the internet and you're trying to get on the lobby and that bitch had nobody in it. You were like, God damn it, I like this game, but no one's playing it anymore, right?
That would be a crazy serial killer movie. Like, what if the person could only communicate through a video game, but not through the chat, and like through the actions of the figure, like kind of Sims. They were trying to like tell the person like, yo, this is happening to me. You know? Honestly, Cooking Mama. Y'all ever played? Overcooked?
He said Elden Ring, because it will make you kill yourself at how frustrated you would get. Yes, very true. I have Elden Ring. Have I beaten any bosses by myself? No. I had it since it came out.
Serial killer.
A serial killer Sims game. That would be my brother when he was playing Sims. I'm not sure if you can do this in Sims 4. Sims has changed quite a bit, I imagine. But my brother, it would be so funny. He'd invite, and it's funny because you can build communities. Like how they did it in like the PC is that you'd have a neighborhood and you would have different houses, but it's like your save file. So everyone in the neighborhood was like all saved on one file. So like my brother would do like a house party and invite everybody from the neighborhood over and then get them inside the house, take the doors and windows out, and then fill the house with fireworks and like furniture. And it'd be the funniest thing because they set off the fireworks and then the furniture catches on fire and you're like clapping. The Sims are like clapping. They have that animation and then they're like, people are like burning to death. But if he didn't want to do that, he would like lock other Sims in a room and then they would just like die from starvation. So that's not even the funny part, right? So my mom would get on and she would be like, she would go to her neighborhood and be like, why are all my Sims dead? Like the whole neighborhood's dead. Like we're like, oh dang, we didn't think.
At the house party.
Yeah, we didn't think that it like affected the other games, but it did.
Oh,
so
wow.
we got banned from playing Sims for a minute. I thought that was funny. Shouts out to PC gaming. Shouts out to gaming for I don't know.
Yeah, video games.
Yeah.
The Harry Potter game is cool. Hogwarts.
We
Not
played
Harry Potter.
about an hour of it.
I played one time, but I've been really busy working. So
We have been
maybe if I
working.
got a day off.
Yeah, we'll get back to Harry Potter. That'll be good stuff. Chill. It's like the-
Tamagotchis.
Yes, the poor Tamagotchi. I don't
my
know. That was
gosh.
such an early 2000s thing. Like, getting things to survive. Like, why
Or,
do
like,
we
the
always
chia
have
pets,
to
the-
chia pets,
with the
Furbies,
yeah.
the Chow
Or
Garden?
even
Like,
the dolls that like.
see, I gotta kill these animals, and you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm neglecting my own pet. How am I supposed to take care of one on the internet? Like, this is ridiculous. Neopets, I'm looking at you, right? Shouts out to all the. Can we get a shouts out to all the Neopets that are still hungry right now? Just a moment of silence for those poor Neopets. I think today is going to be the day, but it's not. It's not. Boom. So we're sending vibes to all the Neopets out there. We're sending food. Shouts out to anyone who has a Neopet right now who just might randomly go, here's my password. I remember my password, and go feed those motherfuckers. So yeah, shouts out to them. Shouts out to the early 2000s for teaching us how to be responsible. Hello, right? Even though we failed, we carried those lessons in life, you know? I bought a Tamagotchi from Barnes and Noble last year. Shaking my head, but Furbies were cute. Furbies were terrifying.
They were a little scary.
I never
had
enjoyed a Furby. My older sister had
have
one. I was like, this is terrifying.
I didn't. At the time, those weird movies were also out.
Yeah, Chucky was out at
Like
the time. Like,
Gremlins
imagine Chucky and Gremlin mixed together, and then that's a fucking Furby. Like, you may have started Neopet Revolution. Bring it back, yo. And let's give one time for the one time, right? For the early 2000s, teaching us skills as in survival with the Neopets, but also coding, right? How many of us like were the homie to hook up the MySpace? You see what I'm saying? Like, Chris Brown glitter effects were not easy, and that wasn't for the weak-hearted. You need to learn how to
Sounds
use
like you need
the internet.
a 15-minute clapping
Yep.
ovation.
Yeah,
Do you have that sound effect?
yeah, we do actually.
There we go.
There we go. Yeah, shouts out to the early 2000s teaching us things. Teaching us things like Y2K, right? We learned how to
there's
survive. We
nothing
learned
like-
about bunkers. We
how
learned
to
about
survive the
canned food.
propaganda.
We also learned about the propaganda for sure. We was like, I remember being a kid in the early 2000s was terrifying.
Oh my god, the world's gonna end every other
World is
second.
going to end.
Terrorist, well, and I grew up in DC where terrorist attacks were like.
Oh yeah,
happening.
you're in DC. I
So
was in Chicago.
We were always
so-
like terrorist attack, terrorist attack.
Oh
I'm
my
like,
God,
oh my
I
God,
couldn't
walking a
imagine being
zigzag.
in
We had
D-
snipers too.
Yeah,
so
there's
like, I was
snipers.
thinking
Buildings
about
are
that the other day.
exploding
Like
in
and
perfect
growing up
rectangles.
as a kid, you're like preparing for hurricanes and tornadoes, all this shit that doesn't ever. I mean, maybe in some places, but
Oh yeah, some places are definitely got to prepare for hurricanes and shit. Like those are, yeah, Mother
Some places
Nature
it
is
does
definitely
happen.
be a terrorist sometimes.
I mean, I feel like they should also incorporate some like skills like self-defense and having awareness, like being able to think if something were to happen, what to do, because you can't prepare for everything.
You know
so
what's
have to
crazy?
kind of
Like Columbine
empower
happened,
someone.
and that was like so nuts that there was like a movie and stuff. Now there's so many school shootings that like it's pretty insane. You know, just shootings in like general. I think.
I know. I think I just saw something about another one.
Yeah, I can't even keep up. Like water rights and shit like that. Ohio, this and this. You're like, dude, there's so much going on in the world, you know? I think that's something that gets to me sometimes. And that's where it's like we're grateful for like Freewater and the things we do, because I feel that when you're trying to put out the fires, like it's just overwhelming. You either enjoy kind of being on that path, like I've seen, like I was at a protest and they were talking about all the different protests coming up, like they were festivals, like, oh yeah, we're going to DC for the Women's March, and then we're going to go down to New Orleans after that and like protest for a little bit, and then we're going to make our way to the West Coast, and you already know what time it is. We got to do, and you're like,
Fight the system.
yeah, exactly. So
I did it.
it's
I did
like
the walks.
fight the system or change the system.
I did.
And that's
Well,
where
how do you change? How do you invoke change? And that's the thing. Like, if we meet with the same energy, then we're just gonna.
explode. I think that's where like we're like the things that
Azuma.
hey Azuma ma Azuma ma Amuza. Yeah, dance like it's an Afrobeat video.
Oh, you got to smile big.
Oh, I need a bigger chain for the Afrobeats video. Those are crazy, right? But not the big old Cuban links was crazy. That one
Those
was
Cuban
crazy,
links. Yeah.
right? or fuck the system, create your own. These are the things that
Freewater.
we've been really working on the past however many years. And I think,
Well, or lifetimes.
man.
You know, this is a lot of us. Our time and energy come together.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. There's so many beats going on. I got like the beats playing for them, and I'm going on my own beat. But that's the world, right? But to bring it back up is just creation energy. If you try to fight something or you try to destroy something, there's always going to be something else to fight. There's always something else to destroy. But if you're creating, there's always something else to create, right? So if you're also creating with love, that's a cycle that, you know, could be infinite. It's at least more sustaining for myself. The sun shines, a free water. I like that. We got to put that on a t-shirt or something.
Screenshot.
Oh, I'm sitting on my robe, so my arms are like little T-Rex arms right now. They're all props. They're all freaking props, right?
Wait, that was in Step Brothers.
Huh?
When he wanted to be a T-Rex and he put his shirt in. Dad. At the end of the movie.
Oh.
That's like one of the best parts of the movie.
Yeah, I guess we gotta
If you
watch
wanna be a T-Rex,
Step Brothers again.
Be a T-Rex.
Yeah, but Step Brothers, classic. I just remember them like eating the poop, licking the poop.
Yeah, the
That's
rain is
like-
clearing.
Yeah, the rain is clearing, and it will be clear tomorrow, allegedly, right? To where we can do some skateboard maneuvers,
Either way,
if
we're
not
going
Riverside,
indoor.
or what's going on, Carter, right?
Chris.
And again, let's play. There's plenty of games that have crossplay. So I'm
What does
looking
that
at you,
mean?
Eddie Jakes. That means we're getting on Rocket
looking at
League,
you.
and we're going to Diamond.
Wait,
Road
is
to
Eddie
Diamond.
Jakes the same that went around the lake that one time?
Went around the lake.
Yeah.
The lake.
Yeah. Who did you skate around?
Oh yeah. For sure. Yeah, and you got the. Oh my
know.
God, that's the funniest. Trust me, we want these episodes out just as much as anybody else
gosh,
does.
they're good.
But
Oh,
yeah, so
yes,
we're in
confirmed.
Wisconsin.
Yes, we do watch
Yes,
it. What do you
yay!
think? What
Let's
do you
talk
think
about
of
The Last of Us.
your alias.
Right, I'm Trevor. Okay.
It was more fun when it was a mystery.
Yeah. But shouts out to
But
Trevor
hey.
motherfucking Jackson.
In the building.
Literally,
Do
if
you
I
remember
ever
how
get
cold it
drunk,
was?
you're hearing a fucking Trevor Jackson story. I don't know.
Always.
It doesn't matter where we're at.
One time with Trevor.
Oh my God. Let me tell you the
I
coolest thing
feel
I
like
ever
I was
seen.
there.
Whenever I'm drunk, all my stories just come back.
This one time.
Trevor Jackson,
Trevor
Wesco.
Jackson.
But yeah, it was so cold in Wisconsin, and me and Trevor are about
he
to.
likes the video game better.
Oh, we're about to get into this. We about to get in
Grab
for
your
sure. I seen the
popcorn,
first
grab your
episode
tea,
of
let's
Last
pack
of
a
Us.
bowl, get
Yes,
your
and I
joint.
want to hear discussion. It's
colder
colder now. It rained ice. Dear Lord, that's
Trevor,
why we're
when are
not
you
there.
coming to Florida? What are you waiting for?
Yeah. What are
You
you
gotta skate
waiting
with
for?
Cortito in Florida. It's warm.
Mm-hmm.
There's cute girls and palm trees.
Mm-hmm. But we went to the ledge. I did the four. Well, I don't know. We skated a park. You're gonna have to tune into the episode. But it was
And
so
Tampa.
cold
There's
that
Tampa.
Luna recorded from the
Yo,
hotel room.
When they tell you that you can't have it your way, they're lying. They're lying. You can always have it your way. It was cold as a motherfucker, and they were skating around the lake, and they looked awesome doing it. But we also had the hotel room.
It did. It was an amazing shot.
With the window.
I think it's in the trailer. So, yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. So, all right, here we go.
right,
Last of Us. Right.
Dun dun dun.
Game better. Now, I told Luna the first two episodes, I was like, I'm liking the show better. Right? I was like, okay, it makes sense, because one thing that I was saying about the game is that if you have 4 bullets, you're not about to go out and kill like every single person, right? You're not going to be like, all right, everybody in this general vicinity is about to motherfucking get murked before I walk to the next plot, you know? And I thought that was interesting. But the sense of fear and scarcity. I don't necessarily feel. I won't go too much into spoilers, but I will say that I don't want to be that guy because I feel like I sound like every right wing, like conservative person, but they're making it too. The goddamn liberals got the show. But I feel that like this time around, they're like, oh, we need to do things that are more like, oh my God, woke or whatnot. When in reality, it's like, I mean, I get it. I definitely get it. Hey, smile for me, baby. What you looking at? You want to see your grill? You want to see your what? Yeah, your grill. Yeah, your grill. Rob the jewelry store.
A song.
I was frightened more playing the game than watching the show. Exactly. The
game is terrifying.
The game has jump scares. The game you're on edge, and that's the thing that I feel that they could. What's going on? Ashe. Right? Tell them, make me your grill. That part. Hey. So that's the thing that I feel is missing from the show is the fear factor. I would like to feel more afraid.
I don't feel
at
like
least
Ellie
in certain scenes, and I'm not a big fan of Ellie.
The actress.
I'm sorry, but not sorry. It's not as. But I guess I understand. Even Pedro Pascal, I think is
stiff.
Yeah, I think Joel is more Texas. I don't. Hey, everyone's doing what they can with the role. Whatever. As far as casting, I'm not even going to go into castings. The graphic, music, and sound effects in the game were everything. I think is terrifying when you have like. I think it was like the second episode where you do see a clicker and they interact with one.
And the kiss with Tess? Like that whole thing? Like,
I don't know if we're trying to remain spoiler free.
I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything that's not gonna ruin.
I don't like the TV show Tommy either. Yeah, Tommy blacked. And I will say that all right, this is a spoiler part. We already hit the spoiler, so if
you don't want to know.
If you played the game, then you know. If you are watching the show and you don't want to hear about the spoilers, then go like this is a very great way. And just on the count of 3, 1, 2, 3, we go like this and we go la 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 until I give you the thumbs up, and then it's all done. So if you're ready, let's do the la 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 la. But if you've been watching or played the game and just want to hear about particular aspects, then this is a spot for you. So, Tommy, their argument, I think it changed, which gave it like an interesting dynamic. They made Sarah, thank you. All right, so we said it, it's in the comments. Sarah's black. I'm like, okay. Right? Again, I'm just like, hey, let's kind of make Tommy's like girlfriend, wife, partner. Also, they weren't as established in the show as they were. I mean, yeah, so in the show they have the whole town set up, which is something that you see in The Last of Us Part 2. Now, in the first one, is very unimpressed by the show.
Well, it was going really well.
The scarcity. That's what really like hits.
Joel's daughter.
Joel's daughter.
Maria.
Maria.
I know. I watched the show and I watched you play the game.
Okay. I mean, that one, it was like.
Wait, she was black in the show.
Well, yeah. Tommy's. I definitely need to get the pull up the IMDb and have all the characters. So thank you for that, for the correction. Sarah was the daughter. It would have been nice to see the mom or something. I will say I thoroughly enjoyed the first episode.
Are you gonna keep watching, or are you just over it?
I
watch
kind
it till
of.
the end?
Here's the thing. When it's Sunday, I get really excited to watch Last of Us. Now, I watch Last of Us on Sundays. You see what I'm saying? Like, Sunday's a new Last of Us. I might watch Last of Us. I might watch Larry David with my little TV time. I don't know. I am excited. My thing is, I know there's only a couple episodes left. They do have another episode with Ellie, so things might change. Joel's daughter. So here's something that was in the game, is where Tommy gives Joel a picture of him and Sarah, right?
Yeah.
And he's like, I don't want that, you know? And I think watch the show and watch a walkthrough on YouTube right after. We're playing the game. That's what's funny about it. Because I downloaded, we played Last of Us Part 2, and I was like, well, you need to play the first one so you understand. And then we're going to play the Part 2 again. So you can understand what's going on here.
Of course.
And yeah, I just feel that it's like I understand the changes that they're making. I think that it'd be just to make them more with a scarce, like, just create the same environment. I feel like I'm watching two characters that have like plot armor. Just like go through things, and then like everything's kind of like, oh, shit's happening, cut. You're like, no, shit was happening. Like they're in the University of Colorado, right? There was no clickers there, or they cut out the clickers, and then there was like literally 4 raiders, and there's like the scene where Joel gets hurt and Ellie's carrying Joel and like kind of Ramboing her way through, and that was really cool, and that got cut out of the show. I think something that they're doing to build up kind of like towards something is that like, oh, Ellie's kind of like this scared girl, and that her, killing somebody or harming somebody is like out of her character, But then it's like interesting because in like the first episode, she pulls a knife out on Joel and like lunges at him.
Yeah, which one?
So is you know what I'm saying? Like,
and being honest, if she's grown up in that environment, then like she's gonna be tough. So, like, I understand there's gonna be a sensitivity factor, but I don't know. She's confusing. She's not consistent.
It feels more from like a video game perspective, like Ashley from Resident Evil 4, where it's like, I'm the president's daughter and I'm helpless. And help, Leon, help. If anyone's played Resident Evil 4.
How did she drag Joel to safety and then defend him and keep watch? But then she's like, you need to take me there.
Yeah. And
I mean, I get it, because the game, like, there's no escaping it, and in the show, they're really not trying. It's almost like non-confrontational. It's the opposite of the game in that aspect, and then they're just making it really like emotional and flowery, and like they're showing thriving community, and then like a gay couple that makes beautiful dinners. So you're like, oh, is it that bad?
Yeah, exactly.
Are the
it's like
zombies that bad?
like the stakes are like not that crazy. Like with Bill, you have to go to the other person's house and go find. Aren't they coming out with a movie too? I don't think it's a movie, but they got greenlit for the second season, where the game is deserted. It's like deserted Warzone. Exactly. So it's like, I see what they were doing, and that's the thing about film, is like that they were setting up the second one. you know, and it's like I get it, and in a certain part I get it. That's why I'm like, all right, I'll still watch. But then also on a certain part I go, okay, these can been implemented a little bit more. Like the Bill episode, it was like, I remember. All right, here's the thing. The first 2 episodes, or especially the first episode, was so good that it like turned off, and I was like, no way, it's over, right? These past episodes, I've been looking at the time. You know how it is when you look at the time, you're like, I guess I'm all right.
I don't even think to be finished the last one.
You fell asleep, so
I've been working.
yeah. I don't remember Bill and his partner killing themselves.
Because it didn't happen.
It didn't happen.
That was the artistic license.
Right. So, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it would have been cool if they found out through the letters. You know what I'm saying? If they pulled up and the whole episode is Joel and Ellie going to all the different things that Bill did that day.
There's like no struggle. They find who they need to find. They, you know, like.
Yeah, like they get straight here, and then Tommy's like, this road is dangerous. I don't want to take it, and this, that, and the other. And then like literally they just cut right to the college. And it was like, I thought the road to the college was dangerous. You know what I'm saying? Like isn't it something worth seeing, you know? And then like it was 4 Raiders, you know, like it would have been really cool where they show kind of like ammo management or something like that. That would be an incredible scene. Like if it's like, all right, Ellie, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, because Ellie still stabs people. You know what I'm saying? Ellie still like does a little, you know, gets a little dirty in the game, you know, and is like very adamant on helping in all these different ways. Also, they haven't pushed any crates. No crates have been pushed. What are we doing here? We're not pushing any crates. Is this a Naughty Dog game? I don't think so. So if they're not pushing crates in the show, why do I have to push so many crates in the game? That's what I want to know. Blood killing, bloaters, clickers, etc. Yeah. Like when they did have the bloaters, it felt like the scene was already good enough. You know what I'm saying? Like, so what happens is the Henry scene where they're coming down to the house and it's like the sniper, which is exactly where we picked up recently because I haven't played in like a year or something. I picked it up and I was like on that part, right? And that part is very difficult because you have the sniper and you have all these other people kind of like, you know, around, and you have to you know, figure out your way through that. And when you do see the clickers, it's like they got out of the situation because the clickers came out and then the clickers fought the other people. But like for me, it's like at that point, I don't believe the clickers help you out of that particular scene. You know, Joel does some shooting, they run away, X, Y, and Z. No, I think there's a couple clickers, and I'm trying to remember what happened in the video game. But all I'm saying is that it seemed more like a plot device instead of actually something to be scared of. You know what I'm saying? Like it was like, oh, how the fuck are they going to get out of this? Oh, the clickers come out from under the ground and attack everyone, and it's like, okay, so are we going to see them any other place? Not so far, right? Hey, Christian loves his mama. Hopefully see you at Tampa Pro. Yeah, and was just at the YouTube, or not YouTube, the Utah. I be watching the YouTube, so I be appreciate the YouTube what you do for the culture, uploading people's clips as a filmer. I know I don't be uploading clips, so I'm glad that somebody be uploading the people's clips and tagging them and all that stuff. So I be feeling like I be there. I be feeling like I be there. So we're gonna get some. I know it was a lot of Last of Us talk, and people were like, "Oh my god!"
No, they wanted to hear it. I think they needed to. You guys needed to voice your feelings.
I just had to get that out, you know,
holding
because
space.
I've been watching
We're
it,
holding
and I'm
space.
just like, "Oh my god," you know,
You gotta,
like
let it go.
I just it's just small tweaks, just small tweaks. I would like, you know.
Yeah, it feels like the show is now independent of the game. It's its own separate thing. So.
Yeah. Which it's the same creator, so I can't be mad. It's Neil Druckmann. It'll be different if it's like the Halo show where it's like totally different people and all that. But the creator's there, so it's like I understand as a creative where it's like, oh, you have an opportunity to rewrite your story, you know? And then in hindsight, you'd be like, oh, I do this and this and this and this. I thought that the Henry and Sam scene or episode, like that dynamic was cool. Also, like something that's interesting is they've been in a lot of like ridiculously safe areas and like left, you know, like the whole town thing. Like these niggas got a whole ass town, you know what I'm saying, chilling, and it's like, all right, we're out. You know,
There's a third one.
I'm excited for The Last of Us 3 game. Does Ellie go for revenge? What do y'all think?
Wait, there's a third one?
All right, so here's the thing that Naughty Dog said. They said they're done with the Uncharted series. They did not say they were done with The Last of Us series. So, personally, I would, for The Last of Us Part 3, I would like to focus more on Abby. Abby in those arms,
I
man.
think
She's
you
got
like-
the arms like an ox. Dude, Abby's dope. Or Tommy. It would be cool to play as Tommy. Something, you know, a little different. Does The Last of Us need a part 3? That's the question. Does it need a part 3? You know what would be interesting, right? Part 3, and this is for part 2 people too. So now the spoilers are getting super crazy. But if Ellie goes back, because she went back to Dina, and then the house was gone. You know, she was gone from the house. You know, Dina was like, "Bitch, you left me on a farm, and I got a baby. What the fuck is wrong with you?" Right? So clearly, Dina dipped. Right? But what if she went back to the town, and nobody was in town too?
And then what?
And then she's got to go find the Yes, it does. Dina left with the baby. Tommy had to drop on Abby. Bro, Tommy was tripping. Them niggas was chilling. Tommy came through, was like, "Yo, I want smoke." He was like, "I got the guns loaded, but you got to go take that." That was funny. He was like, "You on your own." But it was cool because without Ellie pulling back, Abby would have died. Most likely. So that was really hard for me in the game because I didn't want to harm Abby, so I kept losing on purpose. And I was like, can this just be the ending? But yeah, because it's really interesting. You start the game and you're like, you know, feeling bad for Ellie, and towards the end of the game, I'm like, dude, fuck this bitch. Like, Ellie's an asshole. Like, you know, and I think that's where I'm seeing, like, what I'm really thinking about the show is like how ridiculous people are. Try my hardest to kill Abby the game. I fuck with. Here's the thing about Abby, right? Here's the thing about Abby.
Please tell us.
Joel killed her dad. Like, if anybody has the right to be pissed off, is fucking Abby. Like, and then Ellie kills all her friends. and motherfucking her boyfriend. Like, what? And then gets Dina's baby daddy killed. Again, it's just me and you now. So Ellie is like the super villain for me in the game. Like, Ellie's the biggest asshole because it's like, I gotta get revenge. But she should have watched Boys in the Hood.
What is she getting revenge on?
Because
2
Abby
minutes.
killed Joel. 100% spoilers.
Hey.
Hey.
What's up, friend?
What's happening? So, yeah, that's like a whole, it's like,
Oh my gosh. Stay tuned
Yeah.
for more. Or on the YouTube, we can keep going.
yeah, tune in on the YouTube. Yeah, we're here on the YouTube. Freewater Family Network. Hey, and we got music. You can actually hear it. I wouldn't have to put the headphones over there. You can
Burna
hear
Boy
the
and WizKid.
we got the
jams.
we got SoundCloud Afrobeats right now. So you know it's Afrobeats with a little flavor on it. Abby's boyfriend had a whole pregnant on and off again girlfriend who also got killed. Yep, exactly. And
So wait.
that
but why
dynamic
did Abby kill Joel?
because all right, we gotta finish playing the first one.
Don't spoil alert me.
Yeah.
I want to know. I'm gonna find out. for
Don't
myself.
spoil alert, says Luna. We just did literally an hour of spoiler alerts. We're too deep. We're too deep at this point. We're too deep at this point. Unless what's funny is that I played The Last of Us in like a couple days. The first time I played The Last of Us, me and my roommates all beat it in like a week. Like we would like go to work at different like one worked like before 3 and I worked like after 3. So I would play it and then come home and they'd be playing it and then fall asleep and then I'd wake up and play it. We finished that shit. Like when that shit dropped, I was like, I gotta play this game, and dude, we crushed it. And yeah, so it's possible for us to get caught up. It's just been nice playing along with the show, just being like a little bit ahead of the show, so it's like fresh. But yeah, tune into the YouTube, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in on Instagram. Our YouTube, Freewater Family Network. Check us out. We're still here.
And we're still here.
See, I don't know about streaming that one. It's all spoilers.
Oh, it's fine. But wait, what were you saying? Oh, I guess it doesn't matter because, like, when you said that, it sounded like Boys in the Hood. Like, at what point do we just stop?
What else did we talk about? We just vibed out.
Trevor Jackson. Oh, are you gonna pull a card? A card for the people.
Oh, dude, I had music playing too. That's crazy.
On your phone?
Mm-hmm. We're getting in the YouTube algorithm.
Hey, we're still.
Yay.
All right, I'm gonna pick a card. So how much more do we have in the game?
We're towards the end.
It just feels like this continuous, like. Pick a number.
6. I should do celebrity readings or something. Did they confirm for the shoot today?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. I'm glad that we can just like turn up the headphones. All right, let's pull a card. For the YouTube.
I just pulled 2 cards.
These two.
And you can pick a third.
So these are the cards.
Yes.
Interesting. We got the 6 of Wands and we got Justice, the 7 of Wands. 6 of Wands is one of my personal favorite cards because it got me to quit my job. And the reason I say that is because I turned those up a little too loud. All right, because of the 6 of Wands is about kind of giving up something that you're good at. Like you're good at it, but you've already maxed out at this level, right? So, you know, it's time for you to do what your heart wants. And that's where it gets a little scary because your mind tells you, yo, you're in a good position and you're good at it. Why would you start over? But your heart is saying, yo, I want to do something again. I want to, you know, you might be really good at this, but then music is calling your name and everyone's like, yeah, but you're really good at X, Y, and Z. Why would you go and do music? That's crazy. And it's like your heart is telling you that's what you need to do. Now, the thing about the Justice is kind of finding the middle is because when you go do those things, the 7 of Wands is saying you tend to have a little opposition. People tend to go against you and you have to stand on your, you know, your own energy.
The ops.
The ops.
Based on the ops.
Now, the thing about the ops is that the ops might have some points, right? Like if, like when I was saying about the tarot thing, like, yo, I want to do tarot. And then it's like, well, how are you going to provide for yourself? How are you going to do this? How are you going to do that? How are you going to boom, 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 boom. And then it's like, you find a way, right? So then you silence the opposition. So at a certain time, like a certain point, a lot of times we go, nah, I'm not listening. You guys are dumb. You guys are just haters, versus being like, okay, I actually have an answer for all these questions, you know? And that's where I feel that like a lot of times you can get in rifts with people because when you ask them questions, it feels that you're being a hater, right? When in reality, whether or not someone's hating, if you had the answer to said question, is it really a bad thing? You know?
Yeah.
Even with me going across like the country and shit, they're like, how the fuck are you gonna get up Shasta? I said, through God, through spirit, right? And I put all my faith in, you know, spirit and all these things, and it worked out. So, you know, so then when the hater, or I wouldn't even say the hater, the questioner, right?
The opposing force.
The opposing force, right? The ops, as we could say. You know, they're then believers, right? Because you answered their question. And that's what happened. You know, now it's like, oh, I'm writing a book about that time because it was so crazy. And that's just one part of my life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that someone got to join and be a part of, and where I'm just like, yo, this shit's super real. Like, we can do it, you know, like really believe. So, but that's the thing where I feel that we were having the conversation is that in order to do that, you gotta, there's certain like criterias that need to be met, like certain energies, boom, 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 boom. So that's where it's like finding the justice, because it's going like, well, this older life isn't serving us. We need to get to the newer life, but are we able to stand against all these questions? Are we able to perform under pressure? Are we able to execute on our goals? These are the questions we got to ask ourselves. So I'm going to pull one more. 3 of Wands. So it's all about wands, all fire energy today. So 3 of
Moon
Wands.
is in Aries.
There
Neptune
you go.
and Chiron.
So 3 of Wands is saying that, you know, the blessings is on the way, right? They on the way, but they not here yet. They definitely on the way though. You're definitely creating the vibe to bring those blessings here. Are they here yet? But they close. So keep at it. Justice will, you know, prevail. But again, listen to the opposition. They might actually bring up some valid points, you know. So it's like if you go, oh, I don't listen to the media because the media says this, and this, and they're like, Shaq, you haven't made a free throw in, you know, this many games. Are they being haters, or are they reading you facts at this point? You know, so that's just I guess today's lesson. You know, take all information. You don't have to sit with all of it, but you receiving the information and, you know, delegating it as you see fit, you know, could be beneficial to all parties. So again, thank you guys for tuning in. Bringing tarot to the tube.
Thank you for that reading.
Is there any food left?
Yes.
Because I don't mind just sitting here right now on the tube.
Yeah.
Oh. So I guess we're going out to get some food. We're gonna see. Oh, the pizza place. One of my favorite pizza places in is by the Whole Foods. Mm-hmm.
Overall consensus is the video game is better than the show.
It's different.
It's different. The show just is really, really good. So it's, you know.
The show is like a soap opera.
Yeah.
It's more like a soap opera, like a telenovela. Yeah, you're like
dramatization.
Oh my god.
You know when you watch those things that says like, oh, this was exaggerated.
I think they can just spruce it up a little bit more. That's all it is.
I just think for a vegan place, it's pretty clean. You know, like no fake cheese. But that's all they have. So after this, there's nothing else on the menu.
What?
Like that's all they really have on the menu.
Well, that's all Thai tends to have on the menu. And then for some reason they have sushi, and you're like, where'd that come from?
Oh, I found some beats yesterday that I liked.
I think it's funny because, like, that's a very American thing.
What?
Like,
Make everything into sushi.
well, you're getting Thai food, and then there's sushi. It was like, where'd this come from? You know,
Well, I guess
there's like sushi, and then they have hot wings too.
They have.
Like, it's
it
very
in
American.
Korean.
Like, we're so used to niggas asking us for hot wings. It's like, bitch,
Yeah, this is Asian. Do you have sushi?
yeah. You're like, that's racist.
Well, the place we went to in the mall, it covered every ethnicity.
Yeah, you're like, I don't know.
It was like the United Nations of all you can eat.
Yeah, for sure. Had a little pizza, little mac and cheese. You're like, where'd this come from? Collard greens? I said, what?
It had everything. It was tasty.
Fit for an Aquarius.
Did you say you want to chop cheese? Is that what you said?
I think I want to chop cheese.
Can you add bacon?
I think you can.
Ooh, bacon and jalapenos.
Yeah, when a chopped cheese would go crazy.
Crazy.
I think something I would do too is I would add like mozzarella and then do like a red sauce. Like the
Like a hamburger helper chopped cheese.
yeah, a little bit.
Like a Italian.
Italiano.
The little pesto.
yeah.
Oh. Like real mozzarella, not the shredded or shredded.
Maybe.
With like basil.
Oh, see, now you're talking with the basil.
Ooh, and olive oil.
We're starting to learn these seasonings. Yeah, basil.
I know
into-
seasonings. I'm just not a cook. I've never said I was. I never pretended to be. I did not lie on my resume.
I mean, realistically, if you're having red sauce, you just throw basil in it. You're good to go.
If you got it from the jar.
Oh yeah, for sure. If you're making it yourself, you know, salt, pepper, a little bit of all this, a little bit of that, you know, will get you to where you want to go. But basil is a big part, for sure. Yeah.
Yum.
I think we gotta hit the Whole Foods, start getting ready for a shoot.
That part.
That part. Well, guys, it's been fun. I hope you guys enjoyed the show.
Tune in tomorrow. Same time, same place. What? Wah, wah,
Wah, wah, wah. It's funny because it's a trombone, not a person. But either way, thank you guys for tuning in. Jam out for a little bit, hang out. But we're not kicking you out.
Whenever
We
you're
just
ready
saying
to
we
go.
leaving.
Yeah, we got things to
We gotta go.
do. Bye.
I'm getting in the shower. I'm getting dressed. I'm about to go. So what is you finna do? That's the question.
Eh.
Love and light, free water forever.
Are your body you love fi wine up? Are you protect one fi sign up? Tell your body you love fi wine up. So me tell every girl, tell me why you fi wine and go down, girl, wine and go down, girl, wine and go down and stop. Oi, wine and come up, girl, wine and come up. Back it up like a Lil and Chuck. We are not wine, no wine. Tell your body wine. We are no wine, no wine. Girl, your body wine, no wine, wine, no wine, wine, no wine, no wine, no wine. Girl, your body wine, no wine, no wine, no wine, wine, no wine, no wine, no wine. Girl, your body wine, no wine, no wine, no wine, wine, no wine, no wine, no wine. Girl, your body wine, no wine, no wine, no wine, wine, no wine, no. Cheers, Emmanuel.
Say I wanna leave you in the morning, but I need you now. Yeah, yeah. I find you, I give you all you needed. I know what you like. Yeah. I feel it coming. Time is at the essence. I try to teach you, but I might need some lessons. Baby, I need to give it up. I try to leave, but I can't. I don't know why you're the one. You turn me out of my mind. Yeah. You don't need no other body. You don't need no other body. Only you feel my body. Yeah. Only you feel my body. You don't need no other body.
Say I made it mess up your mind, and I made it make you free up your mind. Say your body talk to me nice. Say now my love you they need in your life. Yeah, I love don't be lie. See how we did together, yeah, day and night. Yeah, if I leave you go by. I'm stroking your